Hello there everybody, Summer's Locos here. Welcome back to the railway. Welcome to another decade video. Today I'll be doing the 1960s. And the 1960s were mostly diesel. Steam was completely gone from the main line, and everyone was really in tears. What's going to happen to all the steam locomotives? Well, locomotives were already being preserved. I think the very first one was being preserved in 1956. That was a Black 5 locomotive, funny enough. Now, diesel was literally just nearly taking over. The locomotives of diesel were just everywhere. Look over there. There used to be sliding steam locomotives. Now diesel. Over there, diesel. Everything was diesel now. And everything was mostly freight now, with coal mines going around, and it was then that they needed stronger locomotives. So big locomotives like the 50s came into view, and the 55s came into view. So I forgot one which is down there. Oh, I'm just giving away. And well, which is all the other ones as well. Right. Then we show the first locomotive, which is in the British Railways blue livery. Actually, two locomotives are in the British Railways blue locomotive, or livery, sorry. And one in steam, which is exactly the same one as 1950s. Probably can guess. Now, you can probably tell why I've chosen this locomotive again, but let's meet the first locomotive, which is a diesel. I'm going to show you it right now. So the first diesel locomotive, which is from the 1960s, is Carson Three. Now these were introduced in 1961, and well, these locomotives, as you can see, were designed for freight and well, mainly coal. These locomotives were very useful going up steep inclines, and well, managed to get freight on time, but weren't particularly fast due to its double engine, as you can see, just like the Class 37 and all the ones before that. Like the Class 21, these didn't have a very long lifetime, and so they died out quite soon, from 1961 up until the late 70s, yeah. And well, quite a few have been preserved. Some of them are well differentiating in different colours. Like the British Railways blue, British Railways green. One appeared at the Sunday Railway back in 2021 for its diesel spring gala, which was a huge hit, pulling freight trains, and well, I think on 2 of the days it pulled freight, one of the days it pulled passenger. So there we go. So apart from that, I think it actually is 4 Class 23 diesels have been preserved. The rest have been sadly scrapped, and that's probably it. Now this one here I've got here has been scrapped, unfortunately, number 33027, and well, the Earl of Mountbatten. So one down, number 2 more to go. Let's meet the next locomotive, which I think I've already introduced you. So let's go meet it. Now this next locomotive was in the 1960s videos, which is Evening Star. Now Evening Star was actually built in 1960 and the very last steam locomotive to be built by British Railways. She had a very good famous start-up, and this time she didn't do freight, passenger. Now, when BBC was doing her passenger work, she clocked her speeds up to 90 miles per hour. Very quick for a freight locomotive. Well, set this world speed record for the UK freight locomotives for speed. Now, in 1964, they found out that Evening Star was actually being damaged by her fast speeds. So, in 1965, she was taken out of service, and then was, well, put in the National Railway Museum ever since. Very short life indeed. Well, that's all of it. Not really much facts there. I'll let Evening Star come around one more time. I'll just keep on about anything else about Evening Star. The actual class locomotive, which I said last time, there's only 9 left. One of them being Evening Star, another called City Leicester, another one which is at the North Yorkshire Moors Railway, and the rest is dotted around the country in scrap condition. There was another one, which is the Crossley Boiler version, but there's none versions of that one, so unfortunately, so there's only this one. Right, let's meet the next locomotive, which is diesel. So the next locomotive is, of course, Class 55 Deltic. Now these started life in 1960 as well. No, hang on, 1961 as well to 1962. Now these were designed especially for very long freight trains. This time I've only got a short freight train, to do with tight curves, and it could actually derail as a whole freight train, and has now decided to stop. And 9F has decided to take their glory again, which I don't know why. Now they actually did appear to be putting some cushion work, and this locomotive just keeps stopping around this way. I'll keep on talking. There we go. And these were the strongest diesel locomotive ever built, up until the Class 60s came in 1990s and onwards. I'll just turn the camera slightly. And then ever since then, they've been working. There's only they actually had a very short life as well, from early 1960s to the 1970s, and unfortunately, quite a few of them, a lot of them, were actually scrapped. So ever since the 70s, Class 55 Deltic were scrapped, and some of them were preserved, and only 3 of them were preserved. One at the Great Central Railway again, which I've mentioned once before, and the rest of them, well, were for rail tours. Well, that's all of them. There's the Class 33, which is just coming around there. I think it was in the way there. And the 9F is going right behind, which I'll catch up there. Then once the 9F has come past, here again, I'll go back up to there and tell you what's going to happen now. Here it comes through. Wonderful locomotive. Back to me up there. And so with that, that marks the end of a full decade for videos. Well, next time it should be the 1970s, hopefully, if everything goes well. And I'll probably have to get some more locomotives for them. But anyway, that's all for me today. Join me next time for some more videos, unboxing reviews, so on and so on and so on. And also the special guest is coming soon, so hopefully you enjoy that. And so with that, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one for some more Samuel's Locos. Goodbye, farewell, cheerio, bye.